Now let's talk about cars, the biggest gadgets in the world. I think CES should be called Car Electronics Show also. CES still, right? BM introduced a new concept car. The paint on the car comes with color changing mechanism. It does that with e-ink. So you know what you use on your Kindle devices? Well, that's what the car is made of. So you can go from change colors between white, gray and black. So if you make a mistake with the car you bought, don't like the color, well, press a button. Mercedes came up with their Vision EQXX concept car. The car is focused on extreme efficiency, range exceeding 1,000 kilometers. You know how far you can drive and come back? Okay. And Sony introduced their second version of the car they introduced last year. But will Sony ever actually produce cars? Well, that and a whole lot more answered in our Cars from CES segment.
The EVs are taking over the world. And as that happens, shows like CES provide an insight into what the future holds for this already fascinating segment. And the insight we got this year is already mind-blowing. Here are some of the announcements that were the most exciting. Let's start with the first headliner, the color-changing car from BMW. The new iX series was on display throughout the show, but the variant that caught the most eyes was the one turning white, then grey, then black. The concept version of the iX series was coated with a paint made from a technology very similar to what one sees on an Amazon Kindle. The new paint relies on e-ink to enable the color changing mechanism with the press of a button. The changing colors do serve a function. When turned white, the car reflects the sunlight, resulting in less heat generated in the car during the summers. And when turned black, the car absorbs the heat from the sun, so the car can be warm even during a cold winter day. Apart from this, the car does have regular EV features too. 2 electric motors, 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.6 seconds and 450 km of range. Then comes the Mercedes Vision EQXX. This serves fascination not through a new paint job or some outrageous design choice, but by sheer efficiency, albeit for a concept car. Mercedes set its sight on unprecedented efficiency with this one. The EQXX comes with 1,000 km of range. Yep, that is correct. And everything about the car contributes to that, be it with aerodynamics, battery or materials. The car was developed with digital tools and simulations to test it in every possible way. The battery has been redesigned from the ground up to match the single-digit kilowatt-hour per 100 km stat. The roof of the car has solar panels to power several functions inside the car. The design of the car prioritizes aerodynamics. The second focus of the car is sustainability, and that's exactly what we see in its efficient power consumption and luxurious yet biodegradable and animal-free materials used in the interior. The car is supposed to be the most sustainable and efficient car from Mercedes, even though just as a concept. And it is an absolute spectacle while being all of that. Apart from the legacy automakers, we had Sony adding to their last year's surprise with the Vision 01 EV. This year they went 2 steps above and not only revealed a new car, but also some interesting plans they have for this year. They revealed Vision 02, an EV focused on safety, connectivity and software. It comes with 40 different sensors inside and outside of the car for advanced safety features. It always stays connected to 5G for better in-car entertainment and consistently evolving software that will receive over-the-air updates to add more features to the car. And the interesting plans for this year include the establishment of Sony Mobility Inc., a division of Sony that will develop, produce and commercially sell cars. Yes, Sony will be entering the automotive industry. EVs widely available today already feel like a bucket filled with the future, but when we take a second look at everything we saw at CES, it easily makes it seem like a small drop rather than a bucket, and it easily becomes a holistically more exciting prospect than ever before.